That's what you keep saying. That you're taking everything from one drive and putting it on the other, and then when you get it done, you're going to put it back.
Well, see, the pertinent things, the little things, things that I've created using certain programs, that's the stuff I want to save.
So what's your question?
My question is, I was just asking if it was okay to do that, going back and forth and put stuff on one drive and reformat it to another.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Have a great weekend. Hi, you're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hi, can you hear me better now, Bob?
No. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Is this like Lassiter or something? Mark Larson's a bonghole. You rule. You're cool.
It's not the best Beavis and Butthead I've ever heard, but it'll do for a Friday night. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
It's booty time, across the USA. Booty time, hey, hey, hey.
You're not the booty time guy from last week. You're stealing the guy's act. He was much better at it than you are. You know, again, you're just another one of these Generation X rip-off artists who hasn't an original idea in his whole damned head. Last week's booty time guy, he was cool. You are not. Go back to school. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
I agree with everything you said.
Yeah, try to steal Gordon Bird's act. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey.
Hey, I finally got a hold of that new segment you got in the mornings on with, oh gosh, I'm forgetting.
All you have to do is listen Wednesday night, and you're going to hear it because I record them live on this show.
Oh, you do it while you're doing this show?
Yeah. Yeah, we do them usually in the last 10 minutes. So that way I don't have to stay afterwards and go in the control room and do it. I just do it right here.
You have got to be the king of slick, then.
Yes, I am.
Yes, it is very good. Hey, I was reading in...
All one takes, too.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Ted Webb was up there, he was talking to Jack, and he was saying he saw you do this, and he was amazed at the consummate professional that you are. He just told your board up now and did it, and that was it.
Yeah, well, that's Webb's trying to borrow money from me, and that's why he says that kind of nice stuff.
I see.
He doesn't mean it.
I noticed that all these people here who claim that these other talk radio hosts on the station, Mark Larson,
Sir, there are no other hosts.
Well, see, that's because they don't, let's just say I think that Image is more boosted because I don't see them with their segment in the morning now, do they? No.
That's right. That's right.
But I was reading about that, you trade oats and barley and all that on the market, right?
Well, I trade, yes. Oats is a very touchy subject with me. I've only traded oats once in my entire life. I traded 2 contracts of it. It accounted for 15% of the entire day's volume, and I lost $800 in 10 minutes.
At 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes.
Good God.
And it was very early in my trading career. That was a lot of money to me.
Oh, wow. Well, I was going to ask you what was your... I thought maybe you'd be pretty excited about this new milk they're coming out with.
Why would I be excited about the new milk they're coming out with?
Well, the one that's going to be using, instead of... they'll take out some of the fat from the milk, and they're using oat flour. And it's like some sort of oat flour.
It's not the way I trade. It makes no difference to me what the actual product is because I strictly trade on what are referred to as technicals. I pay no attention to the fundamentals whatsoever. I'm a very short-term trader, and it makes no difference to me what the product is.
Well, anyhow, congratulations on your slot in the morning. And I've gotten to the point now where I even listen to their show in the morning, right? And then right after your bit's over, I go back to the other guys, the crazy Looney Tunes from the station you left. But anyhow, I just thought, from all those people out there who have this so-called rivalry between you and the other host, Bobby's got a place and you guys don't.
That's right, yes. Okay, dude. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
David Fowler, God.
You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Great idea. That's fabulous. Exactly.
You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yeah, I wondered if you could help me. I've got these warts all over my ass and genitalia, and it's killing me.
Not soon enough. You're on the air at 970 WFLA. Hello, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, how you doing?
Excellent.
What was I going to ask?
How the hell would I know? I'm not Gary Spivey.
Oh, that's pretty good, Lassiter. Listen, I got a question in general. Okay, you're talking about home buying, all right? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what does somebody do if they have bad...
Was that Bubba? Was that Bubba trying to get naughty words on my show?
I am the master.
990 WFLA in Hillsborough, in Pinellas 461 WFLA. The GT MobileNet Star line 970 Star. The Delaware Savings toll-free line 1-800-969 WFLA. I think that was Bubba trying to say naughty words and make the J-Corps sisters cry. To the time. By the way, just a word to the young lads out there, you know, the ones who have yet to know women and try to call up and talk dirty on the radio. I'm not trying to discourage you from doing it. It's just that you make fools of yourselves. But see, you guys, of course, unless you're on hold, you don't hear what we dump. But these poor lads, it doesn't make any difference how quickly you talk. That has nothing whatsoever to do with it, because they call up and they say, let's see, how shall I do this?
F you.
Oh, well, okay. Except even faster, thinking foolishly that the faster they talk, the greater their likelihood of getting it out on the air. Doesn't make any difference. You can sit there and spell it if you want to. That's not how it works. But I understand. I once, didn't know women. And by this time on a Friday night, had rubbed myself raw and could do nothing else other than make calls to the guy on the radio. I understand. WFLA's John Grayson will be hosting Psycho Sunday as part of the Tampa Tribune's Summer Classic Movie Series at the Tampa Theater. Almost got it that time. Don't miss Psycho or the movie. Sunday afternoon at 3 at the Tampa Theater on Franklin Street in downtown Tampa.
That was almost right.
Yes, it was. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Mark Larson, the #1 rated talk show host in Tampa Bay, according to the Sunset Beach Gazette, the Sun City Courier, and the Gulfport Gabber, all out of business. See ya.
You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Bob, have you ever seen a grown man naked before?
Yes, I have, and I don't want to see you. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Bob?
Yes.
This is Bob?
Yes.
Listen, can I ask you a question?
I don't know.
I think I can. What do you think of Jack Kemp?
What do you mean, what do I think of Jack Kemp? In terms of what?
Bob Dole.
In terms of Bob Dole?
Is it going to help?
No, nothing will help.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Bob Dole's just gone, written off, zero.
Yes.
Oh. What do you think of Clinton?
Not much.
Oh. So who are you going to vote for?
Clinton.
Oh. What about Perot?
Give me a break. You're on the air at 970 what a tragedy. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Bob?
Yes.
God.
What a tragedy. You're on the air at 970 WFLA. Bob? Yes.
God, I love the ones that then rush back to hear themselves on the radio like it's the biggest thrill in the whole wide world. It ain't that big a deal, dude. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yes, I have a suggestion for all those young lads that can't get women. Try a dead woman. They lie nice and still.
You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hello?
Yeah.
Bob?
Yeah.
How you doing? I'm
Excellent.
going to Chicago pretty soon. I heard you went up there.
No, I'm not going to Chicago, sir.
No, I know that. You lived up there for a while.
That's correct.
How was it?
Very nice. I could afford it.
It was pretty expensive?
Sure.
It's a lot different from here?
Yes.
Well, I was just curious about it because we're going to be going up next week.
Okay, well, now you know. You're on the air at 970 WFLA. Probably. He's always trying to kiss up to me. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Well, apparently Chase has completely run out of naval wind, hasn't he?
You're on the air at 970 WFLA. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
I am a lineman of the county. Woof, woof, woof. I am the lineman of the county. Woof, woof, woof.
Doesn't take much to amuse some of them. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Michael Reagan put you to shame, pal. You know that? You understand me?
Oh, sir, if only I could be Michael Reagan.
So did John Conolano. He put you to shame. He got more calls than you do.
Yeah.
And look at you. You're sitting there begging and no-screen calling just so you can get calls.
Yeah.
You're pathetic. You only know 3 subjects: religion, blacks, and the minimum wage.
Yeah.
And welfare.
Oh,
That's all you know how to talk about. It's the same old, same old, same old. Why don't you get all this money, you're always bragging on, why don't you retire and go away and leave us alone?
Sir.
We're tired of you.
Sir, I'm not troubling you. You're the one who tunes me in.
I want Michael Reagan on it this time, not your fat ass.
Well, you got my fat ass.
Yeah, that Sue Tricus needs her head examined. So does that redheaded creep there. What's his name? Gabe Bob, whatever his name is. And Reinhardt. What a bunch of creeps, you know. They don't even know how to run a radio station. He's got the #1 nighttime rated talk show at night.
That's right,
Reagan.
sir.
And they put you
sir.
on. Yes,
no,
he
sir.
does.
No, I am the top-rated talk show.
You're nothing.
Sorry, sir. It's true.
You have 1. Michael Reagan's got close to 300. You're nobody, Bob. Just go away.
Sir.
We're tired of you.
Have you ever heard of Pocatello, Idaho?
Yeah, go to hell.
It's the 175th market. That means 125 of Reagan's stations are in markets smaller than Pocatello. You're on the air 970 WFLA. You're on the air 970 WFLA.
Hit me. I've been hypnotized.
You're on the air 970 WFLA.
I'd like to talk to you longer, Lassiter, but I have a date with Spencer, and he has the Vaseline. Thank you.
Guess it's our lucky night. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yeah, Bob, do you think there's any difference between the Duma, the Parliament, and Congress?
No. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
I am the king of the mole crickets, and I will send forth a plague of mole crickets to consume every blade of your St. Augustine grass. Ha 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 ha.
That's not nice.
Be caller 9 and you're headed to the USF Sundome September 8th to catch Styx on tour for the first time in 13 years, along with special guest Kansas, Hillsboro 990, Pinellas 461-9466.
Lunchtime on my hands.
Win them before you can buy them. From 970 WFLA.
28 minutes away from the hour of 10 o'clock. Or only 11 hours. It doesn't work, dude. It just doesn't work that way, you silly little goose. God. Why don't you get yourself a jar of Vaseline, you know? Maybe you can, overcome that rawness problem and won't have to trouble us here. 990 WFLA Hillsboro, 461 WFLA Pinellas. The GTE MobileNet Starline, 970 Star. The Delaware Savings toll-free line, 1-800-969-WFLA. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you giving away tickets?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
How you doing?
Fine.
I'd like to speak to Bob.
Yeah.
Is this Bob?
Yeah.
How you doing? My name is Brian. I've just been listening to you for about the last hour or so. I'm away from Fort Myers, and you are overly talented for your audience, I have to say. I think the best thing you can do is probably get yourself some tapes and head up to New York, where you might get some more intelligent listeners.
I have no desire to go to New York.
No?
No.
Well, maybe they can simulcast you up there or something. You can talk to some more intelligent people. And as far as the guy with the computer problem, just tell him to get himself a Mac.
Sir?
Yes.
How would you know what an intelligent caller is? You haven't said anything yet during your call except to bitch about other people.
I'm just listening. I can tell just listening to people that...
Well, they're just listening too, sir. You're on the air at 970 WFLA. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Bring back Jack Ellery.
God, he's been around for a long time. I thought we had, kind of turned over some of the audience. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Mommies, I've been stealing your babies, gag batting and maybe I'll suck out his brain. Dead kids, they make me feel almost hard. Go get one from the schoolyard. He bled like a stuck pig.
You're on the air 970 WFLA.
What's up, God? What's up, God?
You're on the air 970 WFLA. Yourself. You're on the air 970 WFLA. Hello. Once, twice. Bye. You're on the air 970 WFLA.
Yeah, hi, Bob. You know, people don't realize how hard it is to be you. Years ago, I used to think I could call you up and argue with you about all kinds of political issues. You know, I had to read like 2 or 3 newspapers a day, stuff like that. I gave up. I'm giving up. But today I'd like to call you about stuff that I think is important, really important. Do you think that the Pittsburgh Pirates of the early 1960s could have beat any of the teams today?
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
Oh, sure.
I mean, you know, they kicked up the Yankees back in, what was it, 62, 63 in the series?
They were real men that played the game back then.
Real men. And they played for like, $12,500 a year.
They played for honor and pride and dignity.
Could anybody have beat those guys?
Well, sure, somebody could have, but none of the teams today.
Well, maybe
bunch of wusses and wimps, far more concerned with, if their gold jewelry is being properly displayed. Nah.
Yeah.
Wusses, wimps.
This is why I say you are a real American, Bob.
That's right. Pops would have kicked ass with any of those guys.
You got it. You know baseball.
That's right.
You are a real American.
I know baseball.
God bless you, Bob.
God bless you, sir. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Well, apparently in South Pasadena, they haven't figured out the fact that Vaseline stains your underwear and leaves blisters, whereas KY doesn't.
Why don't you guys just call each other and, leave us middlemen out of it? You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Frog, hell no, you ain't fat. Pork, pig, slop, hell no, you ain't fat. Goodbye.
You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Man, Bob, I can't really understand why you're answering cold calls. This is ridiculous.
What's your problem, dude?
Oh, it's not my problem. I'm the computer guy I called a while ago, and I wanted to thank you for your advice.
Once a night, sir. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hey, Bob. How you doing?
Excellent.
I just wanted to talk to you about something the guy called before the top of the last hour about he's making, 50, 60 grand a year, and him and his wife and whatnot. And I just don't really understand these people that think that who they vote for president is really going to affect their life or is really going to change their life. I'm in my early 30s.
It's not going to change your life overnight, but if you continue to vote for the type of people who allow corporate America to run rampant, it's going to continue to make your life more miserable. If you start voting for people who will demand corporate responsibility in 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years, you'll see the difference.
I understand that, and I believe that, but which of the two candidates is going to do that?
Neither, but one's a little bit better than the other.
Well,
one's only likely to let them clean off some of the shelves. The other one's likely to let them steal the store.
Yeah, that's true. But I just can't understand why people, put so much faith into a presidential candidate that, in my opinion, isn't going to change, anything for you. If you want something to change, you got to get up and do it yourself, or at least work at it. I know you can't personally change everything, and nobody can, but, you just got to try and work your hardest and do your best. I am, early 30s. I have 2 kids and a wife that stays home, does not work. I have a daughter that's 4 months old and a daughter that's 2. I make $10 an hour, okay? I own 2 cars. I own a house, the bank and I. Never late with my bills. We have money to save, have money to go out with. I don't think life is that bad, but I'm always looking up, and I'm always trying to do a little better. I'm not sitting here waiting for somebody to hand me something to make my life better, because I don't care which political party you believe in, neither one of them is going to do it for you, no matter what they say. So, just everybody out there, try and believe what you want to believe, but you're not going to get anywhere unless you help yourself.
I think most people do, sir. I think that you really disparage the vast majority of Americans by suggesting they're standing around waiting for somebody to give them something. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Oh, gracious, good afternoon.
You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
I forgot that Michael Reagan liked KY.
You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Here I will find...
You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
I heard there are potatoes living on Mars. Is that true?
No, man. They live in Hillsborough County. You're on the air at 970 WFLA. Oh, guess where she was calling from, by the way. Also, I'm going to tell you, you're wasting your time. If you want to waste your time, you go right ahead, but you're wasting your time if you're trying to play recorded material. You're going to get hung up on immediately. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
We got a deli. We've got a bus. We've got a lot of people throwing rocks at us there. We've got a tour lined up. We've got a show. I got a midget following me around everywhere I go now. He says his name is Joe now. I really just don't know now.
Sir, there's a water shortage. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing? This is Charles. How you doing?
Excellent.
Okay, I'm not a real frequent caller here. Maybe years ago I did before Lassiter left years ago, but I just wanted to just give a little tip of a few conversations of certain items that I've been sitting here all day, not all day, but the evening time listening to them, and it's been very sporadic. I don't know, is this an open conversation for any topic, or is it a topic situation? Or?
It's a topic situation, sir. You're on the air at 970 WFLA, and you're off topic. Yes.
Roses are red, violets are blue. If I had a brick, I'd throw it at you.
Brick. That's what he said, brick. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hey, how you doing, Bob?
Excellent.
Hey, Bob, I tuned in there was a few calls ago, and you were saying, I'd heard a caller say congratulations. Are you going to a different time slot?
Yeah.
Which one?
Moving to Cincinnati.
You're moving out of Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's going to be a bummer. Well, take care, okay?
Okay. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hey, what's up, Bob?
Not much.
Hey, listen, you think Al should look the other way when...
Well, at least he slowed down this time. He did listen to us at least that much. 990 WFLA in Hillsborough. 990 WFLA. In Pinellas, 461 WFLA. 461 WFLA. The GTE Mobile Starline, 970 Star. The Delaware Savings toll-free line, 1-800-969-WFLA. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Found by wild dingoes in a outback they lived in. His parents have been murdered. Now dingoes are his kin.
Get a life. Forget Dingo Boy. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
We want Sharon. We want Sharon. We want Sharon. We want Sharon. We want
on Sharon.
It's not going to work, Mother Taylor. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Oh, I think your loyal listeners are really messing with you, Bob. I'm sorry, but I think you have a great show most of the time, and I am the computer guy again.
You're on the air at 970 WFLA. Computer guy's becoming as bad as gate guy last week, although they might be one of the same.
Sounds like a pretty big milkshake.
Yeah, it does. You're on the air 970 WFLA.
Hey, Chase, I'm the guy who pulled a plug on your father. Now with the stadium.
You're on the air 970 WFLA.
Hey, Bob, how's it going?
Fine, thank you for asking. You're on the air 970 WFLA.
Hello, this is Iris calling.
Oh, Jesus, pathetic. You're on the air 970 WFLA.
Yeah, I'm calling for speak to Bob.
Yeah?
Oh, you're okay. You're Bob?
I'm Bob.
Okay, great. Hey, the reason I'm calling
Yes, it is great.
Okay, after the presidential election is over with and Clinton wins, everybody that votes for Clinton going to find out, what a dictator that Clinton is. This is going to be the last election of America. This is the end of America when Clinton gets elected this year.
No, sir, the end of America is when your generation takes over. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
How you doing, Bob?
Fine, thank you.
Best thing ever happened to Canada was the United States.
No, I think you said Canada. It is a place where we can get rid of that funny money. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Good evening, Mr. Lassiter.
Good evening.
Quick thing I want to talk to you about real quick. A couple of things. Hello?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Okay, the first thing is your squeak toy. I found a better one. Listen to this, baby. Beat that.
Don't even try. Don't even
try. You gotta go to
try.
Bed Bath & Beyond, baby. Bed Bath & Beyond have found this.
You got ripped off.
You've got to be kidding. This is a giggle ball, man.
This is a manly squeak toy.
Hey, this squeak toy's got attitude. The other thing I was going to say was about your alien topic the other night. There's an alien walking among us. And you know who it is? Bob?
Yes?
It's Greta. Frog.
Punk.
When the going gets weird.
What about you?
What about me?
Number of orgasms recorded in 1 hour.
The weird call Brian.
10.
In an hour?
Yeah.
What are you doing right now?
Brian James.
What I'm doing is thinking about your conversation last night.
Yes.
I'm like totally hot for you anyway, and
I've got some butterscotch topping.
Weekdays at 4 on 970 WFLA.
let's heat it up and set a new record, shall we? Oh, Brian.
Frightening.
Join 970 WFLA's Bob Lassiter Saturday from 3 to 4 at the new Winn-Dixie Marketplace and Food Pavilion on Gandy Boulevard, South Tampa. Register to win a brand new 1997 Ford Escort wagon or $100 gift certificates. Just be there for the drawing Saturday at 4 p.m. to find out if you'll be a finalist to win the brand new car. The grand opening of the Winn-Dixie Marketplace on Gandy Boulevard, South Tampa.
Detriment to the show, but there are times when you're really very, very helpful. Flounder just suggested that I do something that I was going to have to stay and do after the gig, so let me take care of this promo. It's time for the 5th annual Gourmet Festival and Silent Auction benefiting the Center for Women. That's Tuesday evening at the Hyatt Regency downtown. You can meet 970 WFLA's Larson, sample some of the best food in Tampa Bay, too. So for ticket information, call 251-8437. It's brought to you by WTSP Channel 10, the Tampa Tribune, and, of course, your favorite radio station and mine, 970 WFLA. Oh, I thought it was Bubba's station. Okay, I've got to cut these two spots. You see, I've already cut these two spots, but the giddy salesperson forgot to, put in the phone number. And so at the last minute today, she says, just cut them exactly like you did before. Just add the phone number, which first of all means I have to take out about 7 seconds worth of something else to add the phone number. Oh, salespeople. At least it's not the one that has the snakes in her bra.
Just watch your time.
Hi, Bob Lassiter 4. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Hi, this is Bob Lassiter, the area's foremost expert on fruit trees. Well, okay, so I'm not, but I do know everything I need to know. I know Florida Tropics. Florida Tropics is the area's largest exotic fruit tree retailer. Florida Tropics carries over 200 varieties of exotic trees, over 20 varieties of mangoes alone. You know, Florida Tropics not only will sell you the best quality exotic fruit tree, they'll even come to your house and plant it for you. They'll make sure that they advise you exactly how to care for your new purchase to ensure the best and most favorable fruit ever. And Florida Tropics is always available for consultation to answer your questions about tropical fruit trees and other plants. And of course, there's never any charge for that. Florida Tropics, they're so easy to find, so convenient. They're located on US 19, a mile north of the Countryside Mall, directly behind the Pottery and Statuary Place. Their hours, Tuesday through Saturday, 8:30 to 5. Florida Tropics, 979-4572. How was that?
That was 58 seconds. Perfect.
Okay.
No wonder they call you magnificent.
Yeah, it really is. Got to do one more of these. Hold on, gang. Okay. All right, so now you live in Florida, and now you can have those exotic fruit trees that you always dreamed about, like, you know, orange trees and grapefruit trees. Oh, you can have a lot more. Sugar apples, figs, Jamaican cherries, the star fruit tree, the allspice, the bay leaf. Where? Florida Tropics, the area's largest exotic fruit tree retailer. Florida Tropics carries over 200 varieties of exotic trees, over 20 varieties of mangoes alone. And at Florida Tropics, you get a 1-year guarantee. Florida Tropics will guarantee your tree for 1 full year against non-weather-related disease or damage. So that means if you have a problem with a tree that you purchased at Florida Tropics, they'll replace it for free if they can't correct the problem. Florida Tropics, they're always available for consultation to answer your questions about tropical fruit trees or other plants. Florida Tropics, 979-4572. They're easy to find, very convenient. Located on US 19, 1 mile north of the Countryside Mall, directly behind the Pottery and Statuary Place. Florida Tropics. Now, I know it ran 2 seconds over, but the other one was 2 seconds shy.
Actually, 4 seconds over, but that's okay.
That's okay. Yeah, it's close enough. Close enough for rock and roll. Hi, you're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yeah, can I speak with Bob?
No. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yeah, when do those tickets go on sale?
I don't know, sir. I don't sell tickets.
Okay.
Okay. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
C. Bolton will not live much longer.
You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
This is Samantha.
Hi, Samantha. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yes, I had a couple of questions.
Yeah?
I'm not one of your normal crank callers. I listen to your show periodically. I can say that sometimes I like it, but for the most part I don't like it. But I'm really curious. I was listening to it tonight on the way coming home, and all of your crank callers that called in, why do you leave them on so long?
You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yeah, Bob, just want to get a kind of like a psychological profile on you here. Do you like McDonald's fries or Burger King fries? And what's your favorite cartoon character?
Neither, and I don't have one.
You're kidding.
No.
You don't watch cartoons and you don't eat French fries.
Well, I eat them. You asked me which one I liked. I don't care for either of them.
Oh, you just kind of just put them down your throat, huh?
And Checkers has the best. Checkers has the best French fries.
Actually, they do. I didn't think of Checkers. Man. Have a good evening and a nice weekend, sir.
You too. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yeah, I wanted to ask the question, and I noticed that both of you, Flounder and you, start complimenting each other. I just wanted to know, now that you're leaving, what compliments and things could you say that would indicate how, certain key things, certain key areas each other has been negligent about in the past?
I'm not leaving. You're on the air at 970 WFLA. Oh, she's back!
sure that's not just some guy shaving?
No. This is a hot chick with one of them vibrator things. We'll check back with her a little bit later. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Can I get an autographed picture of Bubba?
Yeah. You're on the air at 970 WFLA. Hello. Once, twice. Bye. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Dr. Paul Vieira?
Oh, Jesus. That was lame last week. It's lamer this. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Hey, Bobby boy, how you doing?
Fine.
All right, that's great. Look, how you doing? I really don't care. Why don't you give me a show on there? Huh? Come on, shoot. Give me a title. Shoot. Give me the show. Look, you're making my kid cry over here.
I don't think I'm the one that's making your kid cry. You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Yeah, let me speak to Brett Ware.
You're on the air at 970 WFLA.
Bob, you know why you're the best? Because in my travels today, I started with Yak and Ted, went on to Neil, Randy Rhodes, Love Doctors, Larson. No competition.
You're on the air 970 WFLA.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
You're on the air 970 WFLA. God, I hate when they run right back to the radio to listen to themselves. Jesus. God, I hate when they run right back to the radio to listen to themselves. You're on the air 970 WFLA. Battery's starting to run down.
Well, we know it's not Renee. Hers is gas-powered.
I thought it was diesel. You're on the air 970 WFLA.
Yeah, what's your deal with the Generation Xers?
What is my deal with the Generation Xers?
Yeah.
Hopelessly unimaginative generation.
That guy came on earlier and...
Hopelessly unimaginative generation of thieves.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, man, we got guys in this nation that are going to rule in this nation right now.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to take care of this nation. They're going to be taking care of you guys.
Yeah, could you name one of them?
What?
Name one of them.
There's one me.
Oh, you.
Yeah. I'm going to take care of this nation. And, you know, there are going to be screw-ups in this nation. You know what? But they're going to be screw-ups that listen to you, man. The ones that think that you're king and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're listening.
What?
I said you're listening.
I'm on the radio trying to find some intelligent conversation. Trying to find some real stuff, and I find this.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
Oh, you're the one that stopped and called.
What? What?
You heard what I said.
No, I didn't. That's why I asked you what.
No, you always say what when you're buying time, trying to buy time, to think of something to say.
No, I didn't hear what you said. If you tell me what you said, then I'll talk to you.
You're on the air 970 WFLA.
Hey, babe. First-time caller. How about them Cowboys?
You're on the air 970 WFLA.
Suzalenko or Marty Tucker?
God, I hate football people. Suzalenko, sir. There's no, come on, give me a break.
Lisa Ferranda.
Okay,
Suzalenko.
Lisa Ferranda.
Suzalenko.
Lisa Ferranda, God damn it.
He's a detriment. You still there? Oh, he's gone. That doesn't work either, sir. I mean, give me a break. Oh, I don't know. What the hell are we going to do with these phones, man? This cannot go on this way. We need some help here. Chaplain? Oh, great. Thanks a lot, Flounder.
Great. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. For thine is the kingdom come, that will be done on earth as it is in heaven. One nation, under God, liberty, justice for all.
Amen. You could mess up a wet dream, Flounder, I swear.
It wasn't me.
What do you mean it wasn't you? You didn't have the thing turned on.
It was on. It was the friggin' cart machines.
Oh, yeah, sure. Blame it on the cart machines that our crack engineering staff works on every single day to make sure that they're ready to go. Oh, by the way, the show's over.
He looks at the issues the way a tiger eyes a T-bone. Rush Limbaugh, weekdays from 1 till 4.